The world is standing on a knife's edge, and one single move could change everything. What is unfolding right now in the Middle East is not just another political standoff. It is a moment where tension, fear, and power are colliding in real time. Iran and the United States are moving closer to a direct confrontation, and the signs are impossible to ignore. Warships are shifting positions, military alerts are rising, leaders are preparing for the worst. The region is watching closely, knowing that even a small mistake could ignite a much larger conflict. The Middle East is drifting toward a dangerous tipping point. Iran's military has reportedly been placed on high alert as United States warships continue to move closer to Iranian waters. This movement is not symbolic, it is strategic. Iranian submarines are said to be heading toward the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most critical and sensitive waterways in the world. A huge portion of global oil and energy supplies passes through this narrow stretch of water every day. Any disruption here would send shockwaves across global markets and economies. At the same time, the military presence of the United States in the region is increasing at a fast pace. More ships, more aircraft, and more personnel are being positioned in and around the area. Officials describe this as deterrence, but the scale and speed of the buildup suggests something more serious. What once looked like a warning now looks like preparation. Iranian naval forces, including Hadir-class and Fateh-class submarines, have reportedly been deployed toward the Arabian Gulf. These submarines are specifically designed for stealth missions in shallow waters. They are quiet, difficult to detect, and well-suited for surprise operations. Their movement sends a clear signal that Iran is preparing for worst-case scenarios. Iranian officials insist that these steps are defensive in nature. However, the timing of these deployments raises serious questions. The actions suggest readiness for a major confrontation rather than routine security measures. Behind closed doors, Iran's leadership appears to be bracing for impact. According to multiple reports, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has moved into a fortified underground bunker in Tehran. Such a move is extremely rare and deeply symbolic. It signals that Iran's top leadership believes the threat of a direct United States strike is no longer theoretical. Security officials are said to have concluded that an attack is now a real possibility. Reports also suggest that the daily operations of the Supreme Leader's office are currently being handled by his son, Mojtaba Khamenei. This shift indicates a heightened level of concern within Iran's power structure. When leadership transitions to underground locations and emergency chains of command are activated, it usually means the country is preparing for serious military escalation. Meanwhile, the military posture of the United States is becoming impossible to misread. President Donald Trump has confirmed that an American naval force is moving toward Iran. Aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, along with multiple guided missile destroyers, is now operating in the Indian Ocean region. These ships are supported by advanced fighter jets, including F-15E Strike Eagles, and continuous waves of United States military cargo aircraft. This level of coordination reflects a force that is ready for sustained operations, not just temporary presence. The situation is not limited to the United States alone. Britain has also increased its military involvement by deploying Typhoon fighter jets to Qatar. This adds another layer of pressure on Iran and signals broader international alignment. The presence of allied forces increases the complexity of the situation and raises the stakes for everyone involved. Iran has responded with its strongest warning so far. A senior Iranian official has stated that any attack on Iran would be considered an act of total war. This is not diplomatic language, it is a direct message. Iran is signaling that it would not respond in a limited or restrained way. Any strike would trigger a wide and aggressive response. Across the region, missile defense systems remain on maximum alert. Radar systems are active, air defense units are prepared, military bases are on high readiness. This posture mirrors the tense buildup that occurred before previous strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. Officials may call this deterrence, but history shows that deterrence and the early stages of war often look almost identical. The difference only becomes clear when it is already too late. All of this is happening while Iran faces some of the worst internal unrest it has seen in decades. Protests have spread across the country. Thousands of people are reported dead. Tens of thousands more have been detained. The government is under intense pressure from its own population as well as from foreign powers. Economic hardship, political frustration, and social unrest are all colliding at the same time. This internal instability makes the situation even dangerous. A government under pressure at home may act more aggressively abroad to project strength. At the same time, external military threats can harden domestic crackdowns and push leadership into extreme decisions. The combination is volatile. Iran's leader is underground. United States warships are moving closer. Fighter jets are in position. Submarines are on the move. Missile systems are locked and ready. The region is holding its breath, waiting to see which side makes the next move. One decision, one miscalculation, or one unexpected incident could reshape the Middle East and send shockwaves across the world.